So obviously, first items which are given, that is important there. What we need to take from this given item into our table is this one here. Okay. So in the step one, we are going to find out the DCFs. Now, what is the meaning of HG? That is the first question. HG का मतलब क्या है? Now, in your Captain Subramaniam book, as well as in a lot of other papers also, you will find the words used are AG and HG. AG means center of gravity from aft perpendicular. Center of gravity from the aft perpendicular. This is same as LCG. This is same as LCG. And HG means center of gravity from midship. Center of gravity from midship. Now, all the compartments, the center of gravities are given. We need to convert those center of gravities into DCFs. That is the first step. Okay. So how can we do that? So let us make it into a small table. Yeah. So compartment. In fact, right on the top, what we must write down is center of rotation. Where is the center of rotation? COF 1 meter forward. And not to forget the sketch, we can also make a small sketch here. Midship, we are calling it as H or half length. Now in this case, center of rotation 1 meter forward. So center of rotation is here. Center of rotation is here. So compartment, then we will put the location of G, and HG, we will convert it into the DCF. HG, we will convert it into the DCF, and then we will use the weight and what will be the trimming moment. The weight and what will be the trimming moment. We will put it there in that way. Okay? So, A, B, C, D. Compartment 2 lower hold, 4 lower hold, aft peak to fore peak, and 3 lower hold. HG is given 40 meter forward, 25 meter aft, 1.5 meter. Which direction will this be? In number C, what will be the direction?
Forward.
Forward, sir.
Yeah. So we'll put here aft to forward. So therefore forward. And number 3, 1 meter aft. So we can put all of them here one by one and then just check up 40 meter forward. That would be here. And what will be the DCF then?
39, sir.
39 meter. Plus or minus?
Minus.
Number 4 lower hold. That is aft, he says. So somewhere here. So what will be the DCF?
Plus 26.
Plus 26.
Plus 26.
Okay. For number 3, that is aft peak to fore peak, 125. What is it going to be?
Same right.
Minus 125.
Yeah, because it is in the which direction? We have to check which direction. So we will put that sign here. Forward direction matlab minus sign and 125. And 1 meter aft. So the other one is here. So what will be the result?
+1.
Huh?
-1 sir. डिस्चार्ज हो रहा है.
Discharge copy लेने दे. ये the HG is 1 meter aft.
-1 2 sir.
Yeah. Center of rotation से 2 मीटर पीछे है. +2.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
Yes. बोलो.
सर वो हर्षित आनंद सर डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था, वो था अटेंडेंस के टाइम पे, तो सर उसको परमिशन नहीं मिल रहा वापस ज्वाइन करने का, उसका लाइट चला गया था.
Who is that?
हर्षित आनंद सर, वो था अटेंडेंस के टाइम पे.
एक मिनट. Why is he outside?
सर वो लाइट चला गया था, उसका वाईफाई बंद हो गया तो डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया.
Yeah. Okay.
ओके, थैंक यू सर.
Yeah. Anybody wants to ask any question regarding this calculation here? Because एक बार
last-
calculation हो गया, everything will follow very fast. No problem. बोलो.
ये half peak to 4 peak वाला बता दो.
Yeah, half peak to 4 peak, we are going to transfer 125 meter forward. So as far as shifting is concerned, वो table में अगर हमने लिखा होगा, तो you can also add a note there that for in case of shifting, the sign will be based on the direction of shifting. If you are shifting forward, we are calling it minus. If you are shifting it aft, it will be plus. Direction of shifting. Yeah, anybody else?
सर लास्ट वाला सर एक बार.
Last वाला 1 मीटर पीछे है. 1 meter aft of midship and center of rotation is 1 meter forward of midship. तो 1 मीटर और 1 मीटर 2 मीटर आ गया. And it is actually then 2 meters aft of the 2 meters aft of the
ओके सर, ओके.
center of rotation. So therefore +2. Now weight based on loading and discharging, we'll just keep on adding that. So loaded, so plus 2000. Loaded again plus 400.
शिफ्टिंग में कुछ चेंज नहीं होगा ना सर, बट मतलब साइन तो लगाएंगे बट वैसे कुछ चेंज नहीं करेंगे.
Just put 100. And so 175 discharge, so minus 175. Trimming moment total कर लो.
सर
Yeah.
सर शिफ्टिंग में कुछ चेंज नहीं करेंगे ना, मतलब डीसीएफ में वो मतलब साइन तो करेंगे बट वैसे कुछ चेंज नहीं करेंगे ना.
No, but this will give me a trimming moment, na? It gives me a straightforward trimming moment 12500.
सर 1040 होगा ना सर.
10, yeah.
-80,450.
Minus 80450. Right? And also the weight. What is the net change in weight?
2225.
So, step 2, trimming moment and change of trim. CTC कितना है? 350. Are we able to get this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we need LCF. What is the, how much is LCF?
76 मीटर
150 दिया हुआ है. PA will be Are we getting 1.165? कितना आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
1.165
हाँ?
तो यही आ रहा है 1.165 1.134 TF
Any doubts, anybody so far?
सर ये LCF वाला 150 डिवाइड बाय 2 + 1 कैसे किया सर?
Because हमको जो COF दिया हुआ है in the first line when they have given the center of flotation में कहता है that the center of flotation is 1 meter forward of midship. So center of flotation given with respect to midship, and that is why सबसे पहले we found out midship. How much is midship? 150 by 2. And then we see whether it is forward or aft. उसको ऐड कर दिया 1 मीटर आगे तरफ.
ओके सर
TF कैसे आया सर?
So this क्या कहता है? Sorry. H is equal to LBP by 2 half length. TF कैसे आया? 2 ये वाला.
TA minus
ओके सर.
TC minus TA.
Yeah.
सर ये तो TAC और TFC है ना?
Correct.
Change in trim minus half trim change.
कहीं कहीं पे HF भी दिया रहता है सर, तो वो HF H2 सेंटर ऑफ रोटेशन होता है ना?
Correct. If HF is given, the same thing it can be given to you as HF. H means half length. So therefore, half midship to center of rotation. H means half length or midship.
और अगर HF दिया होगा तो ये सारे जो पैरामीटर्स HG में दिए वो HF में होंगे ना?
No, not necessary. If
मतलब
HF
सर हम ऐसे
is given 1 meter, nothing else changes. Everything remains the same.
सर एक बार ये प्लीज दोबारा बता दो सर. रीड HG फॉरवर्ड और आफ्ट, इसका क्या मतलब है?
Yeah, that's what I said. यहाँ पे instead of saying HG forward of HG or read, you should read HG forward or aft. Read HG forward or aft. So HG is the center of gravity which is given either forward of midship or aft of midship. So based on forward of midship or aft of midship, your sketch, which was part of your step 1, that will take care of calculation of this part. So you make a rough sketch and you try to do this calculation. And if you are able to put everything into a small table like this, I think it will be okay.
Sir, we consider LCF is equal to LBP by 2 in all conditions.
No. क्यों? Midship is equal to LBP by 2.
और मिडशिप से सेंटर ऑफ फ्लोटेशन जहाँ पे होगा वो हम वहां से कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे प्लस माइनस
तो हम वहां से कैलकुलेट करेंगे. Yes.
वो LCF होगा, right?
Yeah, that HF will be given to you, na? Or you can make it from the sketch also. ये sketch पे भी तो बनाया हुआ है ना? So LCF will be from here up to here. This will be the LCF. Okay, आगे चलें. So in the next step, we are supposed to find out the mean change of draft or DMC.
0.6838, sir.
Mean change of draft is equal to ये plus में ही आएगा ना, 222.
Sum of it divided by TPC into 100.
Yeah, divided by TPC into 100. And कितना आ रहा है?
0.683.
3 meters, right?
Yes, sir.
That is in plus, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Linkage. Or it's going to be in plus.
0.654 आ रहा है.
Right?
हाँ sir, 0.654 है.
Okay, we'll change.
Yes, sir. 654.
So final step. Initial draft 8 and 10.3. Mean change plus trim change. Remember, forward may it is supposed to be plus TF or minus TF. Come back.
Minus TF.
Sir, minus TF.
Yeah, minus TFC, that is equal to minus of minus 1.134. And this is going to be minus of minus 1.134. And this is going to be obviously plus of 1.165. And what is the result we have?
Forward 9.788 and aft 9.789.
Any doubts? This type of question is your exercise number 26. It's full of this type of questions. Exercise 26, if you see.
फॉरवर्ड में ये माइनस क्यों किया सर?
कहाँ पे?
minus of minus 1.13.
That is from that original ना step 4 जो लिखे थे. This one we explained yesterday. It is the relation of hydrostatic draft to the forward draft. What was the just read out yesterday the step where we talked about the relation of the forward draft to the hydrostatic draft. वो जो equation बनाए थे n में F1 F2 लेके. What was the relation do you have written down? Rajat, what is the relation you have written down?
Sir, I haven't written, sir.
Then how to explain? फिर कैसे होगा?
सर बट अभी तक सारा समझ आया जो भी क्वेश्चन किया है, बस वो समझ में आई विल सर कर लूंगा.
What was the step 5? Have you written down the final step? कि वो भी नहीं लिखा है.
नहीं सर, मैं नहीं, वो लास्ट में नहीं अटेंड कर पाया.
So how to help you then? बार-बार एक ही चीज बोला था कि just freshen up, read up this part for today. Only the 5 steps. There was no numerical homework also. No, we are going to go ahead. Anybody else, anything you want to ask? To understand this part, you need to go into the relation of hydrostatic draft with the forward draft.
सर वो जो H is equal to A minus TA वाला रिलेशन होता है ना सर उससे.
Yeah, H is equal to
A minus TA.
A minus TA. Yes. Similarly, H is equal to F plus TF, and that is how it comes. Yeah, Harshit, बोलो.
सर जो ये टीपीसी वाला स्टेप है, इसमें लॉजिकली देखा जाए तो टीपीसी शुड बी यूज्ड ऑफ फाइनल ड्राफ्ट ना. ये तो हमें मेंशन्ड इनिशियल का तो हम यूज कर रहे हैं.
But that
लाइक जो टीपीसी यूज कर रहे हैं सर
no, please don't mix up. This TPC business we've solved long time ago. We have some draft. We are loading some cargo. उस cargo के चलते how much the ship is going to sink? That's what we calculated.
अगर ये माइनस में आता तो वो राइज होता ना सर.
अगर वो माइनस में होता तो वो राइज होता. We will put minus here.
एक बार ये HF वाला भी करके मतलब कोई एग्जांपल हो तो उससे एक बार समझ में आता है.
HF, yeah, HF is nothing. Instead of COF 1 meter forward, they will write down HF is equal to 1 meter forward. That's all. This is the only difference. Everything
तो
else.
ये H to COF की डिस्टेंस हो गई सर एक तरह से.
Yeah, this is H to COF की distance. So similarly, when they're talking about HG here, H to center of gravity of that particular weight. That's what they're doing. एक क्वेश्चन चलते हैं. Yeah, we might as well do this one. ये भी कर सकते हैं. There was one एक लंबा question है which looks very difficult but it is not. Yeah, this is the one. This question has come few times. We are looking right now at the paper which is May 2016. Please note down the question.
ये कौन सा है?
2016. इसके बाद भी आया हुआ है. This question has come before that also, but the question papers are crumpled a little bit. This one is easier to work. Two things I just want to highlight before we start here is that here they have given the center of DCF value is directly given to us.
सर ये अप्रैल 21 में भी आया हुआ सेम क्वेश्चन.
April 21.
यस सर.
Yeah, there are other months in between also. There are other months in between also. This question is repeated quite often. What happens is, because it is not something which is there in that book, exercise 26 in Captain Subramaniam book, and there is an oil tanker and this and that, people get bogged down. There is nothing there in that. It's in fact very nice and easy numerical to solve. So, फिर भी we will start with the small sketch first. And where is the center of rotation? 1 meter aft. So this will be my LCF. Yeah. So we can say LCF will be equal to LBP by 2 minus 1. So we have 70. Anyway, next part, what they are saying is, इसमें since we need to find the weight to be transferred, therefore, same like our previous questions, what we did for Indian shape, वहाँ पे the steps, either we can continue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, X मान के चले. Alternately, we can start with the end result and then come to the calculation. दोनों कर सकते हैं. Both the procedures are okay, or both the procedures are acceptable, fully acceptable. There is no issues. Answer also you will get in both ways. So इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. So which one you feel comfortable, we can do it like that. So if you think we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. क्या कहते हैं?
X मान के.
X मान के चलते हैं. Okay. So same way, then let's start here. What we'll say is compartment DCF is already given to us, na? Distance from the center of rotation. Please make a note always in your paper that when we say DCF, DCF is the distance of COG of compartment from the center of rotation. So this is the DCF. So always make a note of that one. Yeah. So DCF, weight, and trimming moment. Yeah, please make sure, guys, you put this into all your numericals जब भी आप करोगे, because when you are saying DCF, what is that? DCF is the, in clear words, it should be longitudinal distance of center of gravity,
COG to center of rotation.
weight, yeah, COG of the weight to the center of rotation of the ship. So make a note there always, let or something like that. So compartment, what do we have here now? Forward deep tank. $70 forward of center of rotation. ये तो दे रखा है. So this will be, DCF will be 70 meter forward of the center of rotation. Is that okay?
Sir.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
सर इसमें हम यूज नहीं
सर
करेंगे
DCF 70 लिखेंगे या -70?
H की तो जरूरत नहीं है, उसमें तो डायरेक्टली दे रखा है. He is not given from midship, he is given from center of rotation.
ठीक है हाँ सर.
Are we okay?
सर आफ से कंज्यूम हुआ तो आफ डीप टैंक लेंगे ना पहले.
No, but we still need this one ki nahi? We still need this information or not?
चाहिए सर.
Okay.
इसमें साइन का यूज नहीं करना है ना सर.
DCF से 70 लिखे -20 होगा.
Yes, sign का use करना है. We must write it down here.
माइनस होगा.
सर वही कंफ्यूजन.
हाँ सर.
Yeah. Baki, then they are not talking about any weight here, so we can ignore. Then we come to the aft deep tank.
Plus 60, sir.
60 plus. Now they are consuming something.
-450.
-450. So we have a trimming moment here.
वही पूछ रहा था सर मैं, क्योंकि ऑपरेशन नहीं हुआ तो आई थॉट नहीं लिखेंगे.
No, but we will need that. इसको अगर नहीं लिखेंगे यहाँ पे, we will need that in the next step, ना, where we will assume X.
वो तो सर सीधा -130 DCF लिख के और वेट में X लिख सकते हैं ना.
The chance of making a mistake is very, very high. Here we are doing everybody together. In the exam, you'll be doing it alone. We can always jump steps, but the idea of having steps is to make sure that your mistake is minimized. Okay, so how much do we have here?
-27,000.
कितना?
-27,000.
27, yeah, 27.
सर ये वेट कैसे ले लिया था?
ये दिया हुआ है ना यहाँ पे. During the sea passage, 450 tons of oil is
नहीं
consumed.
सर, वो हम आप डीप टैंक का देख रहे थे इसलिए.
सर ये इसका हम इनिशियल वगैरह
What is that initial?
नहीं
डिस्प्लेसमेंट
मतलब
वाला
जैसे
था
initially इतना था डिस्प्लेसमेंट वगैरह
No, not required. Why? Have we used displacement in any of our problems so far? But he has given you how much he has consumed. This is not what is remaining right now. Whatever is remaining is remaining. उसमें क्या है? So shifting from where to where?
Forward to aft.
Over to aft, positive.
130.
Yeah. X. Let. Right? Leave it at that. Trimming moment, just leave it at that.
सर ये 130 कहाँ से आया?
वही तो हम बोल रहे थे 130 because he's how much क्या कहता है shifting क्या करना है उसको? What you need to do is read the question. As you read the question, and then after reading the question, you should write down what is given. This is
70 plus 60 रहेगा ना सर
70 plus 60.
giving you that time. And this is the reason why in the exam also you must write down what is given. If you are lucky, you will get a question which you have actually solved and prepared and gone for the exam. That is luck. That is a chance. But if you know how to solve, it doesn't matter. You don't have to remember the question. Don't have to remember the solution. You should be able to solve on your own. That can only happen by practice.
सर ये DCF 130 कैसा एक बार फिर से बताएंगे?
क्या कहता क्या है? पढ़ो जरा ये आखिरी लाइन पढ़ो जरा. Read the last line.
During the sea passage, 450 ton of the oil is consumed from aft. Find how much oil must be transferred from the forward tank to the aft tank if the ship is to arrive on even keel.
हाँ, तो क्या कहता है मतलब transfer from where to where?
Forward to aft.
हाँ. What is the shifting distance then? What is the distance between the two tanks? What is distance between the two tanks? एक forward deep tank यहाँ पे आ गया. This is forward deep tank, and aft deep tank may be here. This is the aft deep tank. इन दोनों में distance it has to be shifted, and they want to shift from aft to forward because they want to come. So they want to shift not in this direction. They want to shift in this direction, so that the ship is going to
Forward to aft, sir.
huh?
Shifting forward to aft, sir.
They want to shift forward to aft. Okay. So they want to shift in this direction and not in this direction. Therefore, so that they are able to arrive on even keel. So going aft, therefore, the sign is plus.
इन दोनों वैल्यूज का पहले न्यूमेरिकल एडिशन कर लेंगे फिर साइन लगाएंगे ना सर.
Correct. Correct. So this is our trimming moment. That's what we got at the moment. We can leave it like this. So this we can put it in bracket, and ton meter is the unit. We just leave it at that. Okay. Now we go on to the draft calculation. We must attack the draft calculation, without which we cannot go any further. So I will just clear off the drawing on the side, or maybe I can do it separately on the side. So draft calculation, forward, aft. Before we go to the draft calculation, Can we have the mean rise or sinkage? How much is going to be? Right. So mean change of draft. That is equal to, we are consuming this much, na? टीपीसी दिया है क्या?
सर नहीं दिया सर।
फिर
तो कैलकुलेट करेंगे ना डिस्प्लेसमेंट।
कैलकुलेट कर लेना सी वाटर के लिए एरिया।
है? कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? Cannot calculate. Cannot calculate.
इसको
Yeah.
उस तरह से कर सकते हैं ना जो आपने फॉर्मूला बताया था H इज इक्वल टू मतलब जैसे हमने हाइड्रोस्टैटिक ड्राफ्ट निकाला था वैसे यहाँ सारे पैरामीटर्स दिए हैं वो निकालने के लिए।
Yeah.
निकाल लेंगे फिर टीएफ निकाल लेंगे फिर उसके बाद फॉरवर्ड आप दिया हुआ है उसके हिसाब से।
Yeah.
फिर टीए और टीएफ निकाल के फाइनल ड्राफ्ट निकाल सकते हैं।
तो कैसे? We are stuck with an X here, na? We are stuck with an X here. Without solving X, how can we find TA, TF and all that? So that this is not going to work. So TPC is not given here. So in this case, what we need to do is we are starting from this end was not a good idea. So that is what we find. Starting in this direction was not a good idea. We should have started by how much is the initial trim? How much is the initial trim?
0.2.
0.2 by half.
How much is the final trim?
0.
0.0.
Therefore, what is the change of trim?
0.2.
When we say change of trim, it must be always final minus initial. Yeah. Ab bolo.
Minus 0.2.
Minus 0.2 meters. Right? And this is equal to TC. Also,
TC is equal to sir weight upon MC TC into 100.
Yeah, TC is equal to minus 27000 plus 130x divided by MCTC, that is 200 into 100, and this is equal to minus 0.2. So
X निकल जाएगा.
X. That's all is required. बाकी तो कुछ पूछा
सर तो मतलब ये वाला स्टेप इनिशियल में कर सकते हैं ना सर हम लोग जो हम टेबल बनाया हमने
कर सकते हैं, but ideally if we started with that change of trim, once we find that, तो उसके बाद में if we start with this one here, this is the first step here, then this becomes the second step, and immediately after finding this one we can immediately go from here to there.
मतलब सर स्टक नहीं होते सर.
Yeah.
यहाँ सर इसको वो चेंज इन ट्रिम वाला फॉर्मूला जैसे लगा के ट्रिमिंग मोमेंट ओवर एमसीटीसी इनटू 100 इसको अज्यूम कर ले इक्वेशन 1, उसके बाद सारा निकाल के उसके बाद पुट इन 1.
That is what we have just now done. There are ways and means of doing it, but if I mean, had we read the question properly and then approached the question in that sense, then we would have find there that mean change calculate करने का तो कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है, because they have not asked us the final draft. They've only talked to us about the quantity to be transferred. If you are interested only in the quantity, then we are only interested in the change of trim. And did they give us change of trim? Yes, they have given us change of trim. So this is the typical question.
सर इस क्वेश्चन को ऐसे भी पूछ सकते हैं जैसे सर उन्होंने बोला है कि टू अराइव ऑन एन इवन कील, तो अगर किसी डिजायर्ड ट्रिम पे रीच करने को बोल
Yeah,
रहे हैं
yeah,
तो
yeah.
वो
We will take that. We will take that. So all the other information that is given is all useless, basically. 550 tons of fuel oil in this tank and that tank and all that. ठीक है. Are we okay, guys? Any doubts? We'll take a break for 10 minutes then. Change of trim, if we do it first, how then we are going to solve, right? So,
अगर ट्रिम बाय हेड होता तो -0.5 हो जाता ना.
yeah, agar trim by head hota, so here she said finished 0.5 by stern. So agar by head hota, so we would have taken this one as minus 0.5, and that will change all the calculations. Right, now we can leave this one and go to the trimming moment calculations. That is our step 1 and step 2. So we assume let X tons be loaded in aft compartment. That is DCF equal to plus 40 and 600 minus X tons in forward compartment. That is DCF.
-60 sir.
DCF equal to
-60.
minus 60. Bilkul. So just make the table. Forward compartment.
plus 100x, sir.
So we can equate these two. Okay, let me erase up the. Can I erase the top part, guys?
Yes, sir.
Sir, 1 minute, please.
ये ऊपर वाला पार्ट, चेंज ऑफ ट्रिम यहाँ तक.
हाँ, ओके सर, वो तो हटा दो.
हाँ.
हम चाहे चेंज ऑफ ट्रिम को इक्वेट करें चाहे ट्रिमिंग मोमेंट, दोनों बात सेम ही है ना सर.
बैक.
सर हमने लास्ट क्वेश्चन में चेंज ऑफ ट्रिम को इक्वेट किया था और जैसे यहाँ पे हम ट्रिमिंग मोमेंट को इक्वेट कर रहे हैं तो दोनों सेम ही चीज हो गई ना मेरे को.
Yeah, it is easier, na? Why unnecessary divide by MCTC and all, because that we have taken into account there. It depends how you are comfortable. You can do it like that. ऐसा कोई जरूरी बात नहीं है. Right. So this goes in aft. Therefore, forward will be 115 tons. Okay, can I erase the bottom part? Can I erase the bottom part?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right hand side erase कर देते हैं. Only the right hand side. Let me just erase only the right hand side. So now what do we have? ये तो हो गया. Now final drafts, for calculating the final drafts, what we will need to do is TPC is given to us. Yeah, TPC is given to us. So mean change of draft. Correct है? 620. That's it.
सर वो टेबल नहीं शो करेंगे.
Is जरूरी नहीं है ना यहाँ पे. This is a special case again. You can do it by table. You can do it by table. Definitely, you can do it by table. But this is a special case. LCF is equal to half LBP.
और ये सर सिंकेज होगा ना.
Which one?
ये
Yeah.
मीन चेंज.
Yeah. a special case. You see, when the center of rotation is mid-share, then TA is equal to TC into LCF by LBP. So what is the value of LCF by LBP? Center of rotation is midship. So LCF is half of the LBP. Therefore, LCF by LBP is equal to half or 0.5. So then whatever is the value of TC, that gets distributed equally forward and aft. So आगे में half of TC, पीछे में half of TC. That's it. So this is again a very very special case. इस तरह के कई सवाल आते हैं.
सर अगर इसमें जैसे ये ना दिया होता कि क्या बोलते जो आपने LCF is equal to half LBP किया है, तो फिर इसमें कुछ और दिया होता जिससे हम ये फाइंड आउट कर सकते कि LCF कितना अलग है ना मतलब.
Yeah, then he would have given that HF is equal to so much. He would have given HF is equal to so much. So all of these problems we have done today actually are given in your paper, in your example 26. The first one that we did, that is very close to question number 5. We got time for one problem. I want to just go into the book and do one problem for there. That is question number 19. Please have a look at that question and just note down what is given. Okay, guys, are we done this one? I want to just go into that question number 19. Can I stop? Hi, guys.
सर एक बार ये वाला बता दीजिए सर, ये जो TAC is equal to half TC लिखा हुआ है सर, ये कैसे आया सर?
You see, when is it okay?
Yes sir.
Right. Let's go to question number 19.
सर एक लास्ट स्लाइड. ओके सर.
सर एक्सरसाइज नंबर बता दीजिए प्लीज.
26.
सर कैप्टन सुब्रा सर बुक.
Correct.
ये पेज नंबर
सर लास्ट
235 पे
24
वही
ही
वाला
है.
ना.
24 ही है सर उसमें तो.
है?
एक्सरसाइज ही 24 है सर.
फिर वो क्वेश्चन एक्सरसाइज नंबर 22 में है सर.
हाँ, एक्सरसाइज नंबर 22 है. चैप्टर 26 एक्सरसाइज 22 है. हाँ.
77.
नाइन पॉइंट जीरो दिया हुआ है. ये गड़बड़ किया ना?
सर ये रिवर्स चल रहा है हम लोग।
क्या रिवर्स चल रहा है? This is what we need. This is what we need. So we done the draft calculation. Draft calculation करके इतना आ गया. Therefore, I can say that rise
The TAC minus rise.
Better still, we will put it the other way around. The rise and TAC, we take it to the other side. So we can take rise minus TAC.
0.4.
Yeah, 9 minus 8.6, 0.4 meters. Yeah. So if they want to discharge some cargo, so let cargo discharged X tons. उसका DCF दिया हुआ है. HG is 40 meters aft. So
DCF will be 38.
meters, therefore trimming moment. Trimming moment will be
Minus 38. 38.
minus 38x. Therefore, TC will be MCTC.
One 190.
And PAC will be इसको solve मत करना, please leave it as it is. If you try to bring it into a decimal place, error will increase very, very high. So please don't try to solve these fractions, leave it as it is. Into LCF by LBP ना, LCF कितना था? Okay. Are we okay, guys? So far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this value we will take it to the other side. PAC का value is minus 38x divided by 190, 100, 158. Right now, mean rise.
सर एक बार लास्ट स्लाइड दिखाओगे? Okay, sir.
Mean rise or mean change in draft.
माइनस एक्स होगा सर,
कितना टीपीसी कितना है?
20 है सर.
ओके, नाउ एक चीज ध्यान दो यहाँ पे, this value we have taken here as rise and we are calling it minus because it is a rise. ठीक है ना? So when I will write here, I will not use a minus sign, I will just use x. Because अगर हम minus करते हैं इसको, minus and minus will change, then I'll be in trouble. Okay, the way of sorting out this issue, please pay attention this one, very, very important. Please pay attention to this one. The way of sorting out this issue is, remember we used a word called DMC, mean change of draft. Yaad hai?
Yes, sir.
So instead of using this one, if I use plus DMC and plus DMC. Instead of using this word, if I had used plus DMC and plus DMC, अब क्या होगा देखो यहाँ पे. What is going to happen to this equation here?
माइनस हो जाएगा.
दोनों में माइनस आ जाएगा.
So what we will have is mean change of draft plus TAC is equal to minus 0.4. Do you agree with this? So mathematically, this will be the proper way. But we can do it by rise as we have just now done, which becomes very, very easy. But rise is going to be minus, which we have used in the equation. That is why here, the amount of rise, we are taking it as x. So either we can use this one in the equation, or you can use DMC is equal to minus x by 20 into 100. Is that okay? अब equation बनाएंगे. So I'm going to solve first by using this one here. ये जो पहले जो equation हम लोग लिए थे, rise minus TSC. So rise x by 20 into 100 minus of minus 38x into 77 by is equal to 0.4. This was our equation. Right, so ideally common denominator करके everything shift to the numerator and the star and the right hand side. If we can do that, nothing like it. Hundreds are common, we can shift it away. So 190 into 158 into 158x plus 77 into 38 into 20x, and this will be equal to 0.4 into 190 into 100.
सर 20 में सर x नहीं आएगा, सर 38 में आएगा ना सर.
किसमें?
38 के साथ x है ना सर.
20 कहीं पे भी लगा दो ना, x तो मल्टीप्लिकेशन है, कहीं पे भी लगा दो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? It's just a factor. 0.4 into 20, we got that. 100, we got that. 190, we got that. 158, we got that. Quickly, guys. Quarter to 10 हो गया, quarter to 11 हो गया already.
मैं बोल रहा था 20 into 100 को जब मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 38x into 20 हो जाएगा ना सर?
चलेगा नहीं, उसे किधर भी लिखो उधर भी लिखो, बात बराबर है. All of this is class 8 ray.
So 409.88x.
मेरा तो प्लस आ रहा है, तेरा माइनस कैसे आ रहा है?
प्लस ही है सर, 409.88.
ये दोनों को जोड़ने के बाद
मैं सर एक बार में गया हूँ कैलकुलेटर में, एक बार चेक करता हूँ.
देखो
Sir, 271.245.
आंसर मैच कर रहा है.
हाँ सर ठीक है. 271.245 x.
सर x की वैल्यू 271.24 आ रही है.
Is that matching with the given answer?
हाँ सर, आंसर में भी वही.
ठीक है. Now एक बार quickly we will have a look at the right side also. Then this equation कैसे होगा? This equation will become DMC plus TAC is equal to इतना ना. So minus x by 20 into 100 and we have plus TAC होगा तो minus 38x into 77 by 190 into 100 into 158 and this will be equal to minus 0.4. Minus 0.4. So what is happening here? ये minus minus minus, all of them we can remove it and make it plus. And therefore my figures are back to the same figures and I should get the same answer. Any doubts on this? Because this is very very critical. ये minus sign क्यों हम इसमें ऐसा लिए, क्यों हम उसमें वैसा लिए? This is very critical.
एक बार फिर से बता दीजिए DMC वाला.
DMC wala, this is what we used here. If I use DMC, that is the change of mean draft is equal to DMC, then we say that 9 meters plus DMC plus TSC is equal to 8.6. So DMC plus TSC is equal to minus 0.4. Right? So minus पे अगर if we start with minus minus minus, then वो plus 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 होके we can have the same equation. Equation हमारा same आ गया. Now यहाँ पे if you are going to use rise, you got to be very very careful in maintaining the sign here. यहाँ पे अगर हम इसको minus ले लेते, we would have been definitely wrong.
तो अगर सर यहाँ पे ड्राफ्ट मतलब इन केस अगर ऐसा सिंकेज वाला आता तो माइनस लेते.
No, अगर no. That is the whole point. That's the whole point. If you are not sure of the concept of applying rise and sinkage, then better to use the DMC. Now, this using rise or sinkage, you have to be very very comfortable in doing that. Then only you can use rise or sinkage. But if you are not sure of that, then better to use the mean change of draft. Because my formula for mean change of draft is very very clear. A2 is equal to A1 plus DMC plus TAC and F2 is equal to F1 plus DMC plus TAF. These are the formulas which are very very clear, straightforward. Sorry.
DMC अगर मतलब अगर rise होगा तो DMC minus हो जाएगा ना फिर?
The answer will be in minus, but the formula doesn't change. The answer of DMC or the value of the change of draft, that will be in minus, but the formula will not change. these two formula remains the same. So for this reason, there is no interpretation required here. But if you're going to use rise or if you're going to use sinkage, then you have to be very, very careful. Iske baad, obviously, we are able to solve that forward wala part without any issues. Once we get the x ka value, so from x we can apply into TACL. Or in fact, ideally x ka value mil gaya, we just find out what is the TC. Yeah. TC is equal to trimming moment, that is 38x. Divided by 119 to 100. 0.542, right? Minus, therefore, forward draft. TFC निकाल देते हैं. Anyway, I think उसके बाद you should be able to do. Any doubts so far? Any question you want to ask? अरे पौने 11 हो गया, 11 बजने में 5 मिनट. I think sir may be already in the class. Yeah. Any other questions? Anything you want to ask? Because इसके बाद you should be able to solve. TC आ गया. AC का value निकाल सकते हो यहाँ से. If you want better to find TAC का value. TAC का value से you find TFC का value, and TFC का value you apply to the this one. Na? F2 is equal to F1 plus blah blah. ठीक है?
Yes.
तो इसको you need to solve these questions. There are about I think 20 odd questions here in that particular chapter, and as far as trim is concerned, this is the last chapter which is part of our second mate syllabus. अगले exercises जो है exercise number that is chapter number 27 onwards, they are not part of our syllabus. This is the last, in fact, this is also the last chapter in the book which is part of our syllabus. Obviously, we have skipped quite a few in between. We will do them in the next agle hafte. We will start with those items. ठीक है? That's it from my side. I'll take your leave. Then tomorrow morning 8:45. Tomorrow morning 8:45. Question paper will be live in classroom.
Sir, कल celestial का भी है class.
So 9:30.
That's okay. So sir को बोल देना, sir, I will be slightly late. I will post it in the group just now.